Hello? Here we are. Okay, so now we are moving into our questions and answer section. This is when things get really deep. I'm going to ask some very deep questions for the guys out here. Do we have Mr. Michael? These questions have come from the audience. Are you ready?
I think I am.
Okay, the question is, what bothers you most about what is happening in our country today?
Oh, wow, that's kind of a deep question. Bothers me most? Well, I'd say a lot of things bother me, to be honest. But I think a lot of the problems at a political level actually stem from only having a two-party system. Because what you get is you get these complete polar opposites of parties, and then politically, people in our Senate and Congress, they can't make decisions, they can't compromise, because to do so would be political suicide, because there's only two parties. You have super extreme and you have super extreme. And the majority of the voters fall in between. So what do you do? I think we need more party systems. And that is what I would like to see change in the countries. There's just too much political bickering.
Good job. Thank you. All right, next we have CJ. Hi. How are you doing? Oh, we do allow bathroom breaks. I'm glad you relieved yourself. Thank you. So are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. I'm going to ask you the question first. He's so ready, he just wants to answer right now. All right, CJ. Would you tell us, what is your most embarrassing moment?
Well, at first I was thinking it was the moment when I had my, the cholo style thing going on with the top button and everything else, just on the side. But then it was probably the part when I was spread eagle in front of everyone. That was a little weird. But if that doesn't count, probably this one time when I was a kid and I was dancing around naked and my sister saw me, she's like, "What the hell?" I was like, yeah, but it was okay because I was a minor, I was only 17. Just kidding, that's wrong, I was 16. Just kidding, you guys are gross. Oh, that's it.
That's it? All right, next we're going to have Ray. Fabulous Ray. Are you ready for your thought-provocative? Oh, hi. Just for the occasion. I like it. Okay, so, question, are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Getting hard? Okay. Okay, so your question from the audience this evening is, if you could change one thing about Touro, what would it be and why?
Well, that's a tough question because obviously a couple of things that need to be changed, but at the same time, I'm really enjoying my time here, but I think the most significant thing that I've found that needs to be changed in Touro is there needs to be more cats here. Yeah, see, because I see raccoons all the time, and we have turkeys, and we have a lot of squirrels, but you don't really see that many cats. So I'm kind of thinking to myself, there's just so many cats out there that don't have a home, and I just... No, but I just love cats so much. I told myself I wouldn't get emotional, but I'm just thinking about the cats and just so many, and the ears and the whiskers and just so many of them without a home. I just wish I could take every cat and just hug them all, but I can't hug every cat. And Then we could just put them on a little rainbow in a basket, and people would stop fighting less, and there'd be more world peace. And just, I'm sorry. Yeah. Sorry. But, yeah.
Well, maybe if you win, you'll get a new cat. All right, so we now have TJ. Ooh, this is a tough one. Are you ready for this? Okay. How would you define intelligence?
Well, that is a really intelligent question. Shoot. I guess the first thing that comes to mind when I think of intelligence is Albert Einstein. Do you guys know his general theory of relativity? I think it states like, everyone's your relative, right? No? Anyway, no, but really, I don't know what intelligence is, I know what it's not, though. Gonna start off with, you can't be blonde. I'm just kidding.
TJ, do you realize we have some blondes and blondes?
Oh. You're also not intelligent if you go to Western University. Is this too much? Okay, really. What it is, to me, it's like being able to adapt quickly to things, to learn quickly, retain that information. And yeah, they teach us this in school, how to speak more gooder in front of a large audience. So yeah.
All right. Thank you. Thank you for your honesty. All right, so our last gentleman is Mr. Carlos. Carlos. Okay, so your question is, if you could be any professor at school, which one would you be and why? This school.
Yeah, I don't want to go for the buzz, or, I don't want to pick any favorites, but actually I had the pleasure of working actually with Mr. Bruce Silverman. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Bruce Silverman. He's our anatomist for the PAs and for the DOs to the COP students. You know, he's the most passionate man of anatomy. I've never seen anybody love a single subject or anything for that matter as much as this man loves anatomy and dead people. The only thing is we share a common passion for people. The only difference is mine are for people with pulses normally. But I really admire the man, and that's the man I would be.
All right. I like that. Where's my little buddy Patterson? Did he run away?
Oh, I'm right here.
Oh, there you are.
I'm back.
Oh, you look so handsome.
Thank you.
What happened to that fine dress you were wearing?
I'll lend it to you later.
Oh, thanks.
All right.
Oh, wait, I think that was my dress.
I think it was. If that ass ripped it. Oh.
Oh, awkward.
Awkward.
Patterson.
So, actually, we're going to take a little break to allow the judges to tally up all the points.
But first, let's bring out our handsome men one more time for these fabulous judges to get a look.
We can do that. So let's have Michael with their escorts. Michael. Let's bring out CJ. Let's bring out Ray. be a 15-minute max intermission. You guys can use the lavatory facilities. Allow the judges to tally up the points, and then we'll come back and announce the new Mr. Touro. Thank you. We're about to start. All the contestants back on stage, please. Backstage.
So who do you guys think is gonna win?
I love you too, Jazzy J.
You complete me.
Later, you got one set up.
Yeah, he wishes.
I do. Anyway, so before we announce the winner, I would like to give a couple of special thank yous to all our judges. Round of applause. For working the lights. Susie. Matt McCart, spotlight, right there. And Ben Malcolm, stage hand. All right.
So you guys ready?
So, but before we,
before.
let's just have them all come out.
Have them all come out.
Why not?
Why not? Come on out.
So let's have Michael. Carlos.
Great. So, our first runner-up is TJ.
Also,
sorry,
a super special thank you to the woman who's behind all of this.
Yes.
Mr. Touro. And that is Christine Ruby.
Who's
down in the pit, right there, working on the sound and the lovely music we have going on. All right, now let's
TJ,
continue.
okay, let's start over again. TJ! First runner-up.
What is TJ? TJ is our runner-up.
Runner-up.
So should the Mr. Touro not be able to fill his duties, TJ will be nominated to fill it. That's how it works, right? I believe
Yeah,
so?
yeah.
Okay. Thank you, TJ. Round of applause for TJ. Yeah! What do you like it?
Exciting. Join
Do a
the
stroll. Do a stroll. Just do a stroll. TJ! And you stroke a pose. Nice. All right.
All right. So where's our Mr. Touro 2012? Or 2011? 2010? What year is it again? I can't remember.
Wow, someone's
What's my
not
name?
today. Jazzy J.
Okay.
All right. So we're actually going to have Mr. Touro 2010 crown or pass on the sash. What? The rope. Oh, we have a rope. Robe. There is a robe. So the new Mr. Touro will be robe and sash. Whatever that means. Okay.
Are you ready? Are you sure there's nothing else you need to say, Patterson?
I think I should win. Does that count or no?
Okay, so
You're nervous? Me too.
our
I might
winner
win. I might win.
this year is, are you ready? Drum roll.
Oh, we're ready.
Ray, come on down.
Now we have a nice song.
The tears, the tears.
Come on. Isn't she pretty?
Or we also have something else for the winner. We have this check for $0, but they're drink tickets for the gala. Congratulations.
So are you Mr. Touro? All right.
Thank you.
So thank you all for coming out. Thank you again to all the judges. And don't forget about the bone arrow registry if you guys are so inclined. Thank you, Jasmine.